Hi there, so this is going to be an updated video on my Pelonis 8000 BTU portable air conditioner. So I just wanted to answer a few questions that I had on my prior video, etc, and just give you guys a quick update on how well it's helped us with cooling over the summer, going into the more humid months. So, first things first, this thing still works great. What we have found with this unit is it cools extremely well, anything probably 90 degrees outside or below. Once you start getting up in those higher temperatures, especially with a lot of humidity, you have to leave it on all day to get any sort of effect from it, because if you turn it on, say when the room is like 85 degrees after a long day, it will take a couple 3-4 hours to get your room down to 74 or 73 degrees. So, just prepare in advance, turn it on multiple hours before you have to enter the room. Say it's a bedroom like we're in. Another thing with this thing is I didn't realize how much water this thing would produce. So I used to have a gallon on the side, just a little water jug gallon. But one night I woke up and it flooded our carpet. So I decided to go buy just a 5-gallon gas can just because of the height. It's like I was thinking about a 5-gallon water jug, but it would just be too far above the hose. This is the perfect height for this hose to drain into. So we have this as the catch can, and I've had days where it'll run for 8 hours and this will be up to 4 gallons. So definitely very useful if you can find something just nice and portable that can hold a lot of water, because you're going to produce a lot of water. If you do not have a drain hose coming out of here, you will have this machine stopping on you probably every hour to 2 hours, depending on how humid it is. If it's not humid at all in your state or during this time frame, you're not going to have a lot of water coming out. You might go a couple days without having to drain the actual unit. But in a state like South Dakota where I live, you gotta have this constantly going into another container, or else this air conditioner is just going to always be turning off because it's going to be filling up its internal reservoir. But yeah, so what I would say is this is a great air conditioner. In the super hot days, it keeps up enough, but I would definitely recommend, what we do is, if it's anything above, say, 85 degrees, we will just run it all day. We'll make sure to empty this at lunch, multiple times during the night, up until bedtime. And then once we hit bedtime, we know that this will hold us over until morning. So, yeah, but other than that, I think that was the majority of the questions we've gotten. It's been very reliable. Most days it will chill us out. It's not very hard to cool this room, but this thing could cool up to 150 square feet, so you could get up to a very large master cooled with this. You just have to make sure you seal the window properly. So we've got a bunch of window seal back there, and then I put a blanket in front of it just so I could cover up the plastic panel. And then with the hose, I know a lot of people talk about these portable air conditioners and how the hoses get so hot. We decided to insulate ours, and it has helped the air conditioner cool this room tremendously. See, it just kicked on. And the compressor still works great. It doesn't make any weird noises. It's been a godsend for our apartment, let me tell you. So yeah, if you're in a position where you cannot install a window air conditioner, this is definitely a good find, and right now it's selling for $201 at Menards after rebate. So I mean, you're not losing much on this thing. It's probably one of the cheapest ones on the market, and it's worked fantastic for us. The installation was very straightforward. It keeps our room really cool. If you're in a really hot, humid state, you might want to think about getting more BTUs, because once you get anywhere above 95 or so, and your room's really hot and muggy, this thing will take a few hours to get your room to a consistent place in terms of temperature and humidity. But with that being said, it will remove the humidity from the air. You will get a lot of water. If you're in a really hot state, just make sure you run it consistently. If you don't run it consistently, if you let your room raise up in temperature, this thing will fight the temperature. So if you just let this thing do its job over the course of a day, this thing will get your room up to a specific temperature and it will hold it there. So don't worry about leaving this thing on, just make sure you're always emptying your water. Make sure you have a larger container for your water. Don't do just a gallon. That's too little, especially in humidity. It will flood all over your carpet. But yeah, so I hope this has been a good video for you in terms of updates of questions, etc. But thank you so much and have a good day. Bye.